Hello everyone. It is Shay in Silver Lake. It is 45 degrees. It's 1 o'clock. It's going to be 54 in a couple hours, but it is so warm out here that I decided to take my walk a little bit earlier than I do usually. Even though there's a nice breeze, it is still really super warm. But I did a few things in the yard. There's Lucky 7. Hi Wookie. We call him Wookie. I don't want to hear you whine. I cleaned that out, sort of. I'm like part of the way there. Because my grandson's going to help me clean out the shed this summer. He said that he would help me. And we're going to revamp it. And then we're going to paint the outside of it. And then we're talking about a couple different ideas that we have for the door. I have a door for it, but it doesn't have a window. So I might either put a regular door on it or try to find a door with a window. But anyway, so I want to re-pull all this and change the fence line. But I did clean that up. And then I moved a lot of the stuff out here to the mint containers. And then I moved that table that was over there. I've moved this thing so many times, but I moved it right here because the ground is firmer over here. And over there, it just keeps sinking. So I decided to move this over here. Plus, when I do my sunrise videos, how pretty would it be to have love written in the sunrise. So I thought that would be really cool. And also I fixed this one side because I had those pieces of wood that were just laying here. And I didn't realize I need a couple more pieces to go right here. But I have so many of the tulips are popping up. See how it was sinking into the ground because the ground's starting to get soft. So I decided that it just can't go here. It just doesn't work. So that's fine. And then, oh, I had bought these at the Dollar General. I wish I would have bought more. Or not the Dollar General, the Dollar Tree. These lights that I put on this back row. I need to get a whole bunch more. But I don't know if I want to drive clear to Lapine. I'm wearing my hat because the sun is... It's 45 degrees, but I swear it feels so much warmer. So I did that. And then I'm thinking if I can get my lawnmower started today, I might tear down this fence and try to mow in between it and then put up the new fence. I just don't know, because I have a couple. Oh, I didn't notice that the wind had blown this off. And I need to kind of go around and grab as many yard lights as I can and try to move them to one spot so that I can see if they're actually working. Because I came out and I found a couple last night, but it gets so dark you can't really see. I can't really see them. So I did a few things out here, which I'm super excited for. And I want to come up with some different ideas for the yard lights. I want to get them up because them being down is not as helpful to me. And I need to get this fence tightened. I need to ask Robbie to come and help me tighten this fence right here. I should wait and just have Robbie come and help me redo the fence. Or maybe I should buy like a weed eater. And then I could have Robbie just weed eat for me in the areas that I need. But I got my car cleaned out. My son comes home today. Oh, so this will be like the last day. Oh, no. Saturdays and Sundays are the days that I can use my car. I don't know what I'm gonna, which way do I want to go? I don't know. Oh, and I found a new walking partner. For 5 years, I've asked every single person if they're interested in going for daily walks. Nobody's ever interested in doing exercise. That's just not their thing. But I found somebody who wants to go for 20 to 30 minute walk, which I usually do my vlog for that, but that's okay because summertime's coming and I'd rather do the vlog in the yard with the growing of the plants and talking about the garden. Because I am I'm not even an amateur. I am not even an amateur gardener. I am a not even a begin. I'm like below the beginner gardener. I know that like when you look at my vlogs and my music shorts for my sunflowers and stuff. So if you type in Silver Lake sunflowers, my shorts videos will pop up. And I know that it looks like, oh, she's like so great at growing. But no, I don't even buy dirt. I just use the dirt, the soil that's out here. And everybody's always telling me how the soil's no good. And I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, somebody's burning down there. Smoke makes me, I get really congested when I'm around smoke. So I'll have to turn. It almost looks like Landon and Edric. Or Eli and Anthony. I'm just guessing. Oh, but my other neighbor who has the 3 girls, she told me yesterday and she works at the Dollar General, which I did not know she worked there. But she told me that maybe that's not the boys. That might be somebody else. But I'm going to go this way. She told me that her girls, because they do 4-H, she's going to do 2 lambs and 2 pigs. Last year she did 1 lamb, 1 pig. But she's talking about doing 2 pigs and 2 lambs. But boy, pigs smell like something fierce. Whew. Oh, did I show you my nails that I did? Yeah, I don't think these will stay because I'm thinking I want to do yellow, orange, and pink. But in this hand, I really messed up because I was digging in the garden, which I don't know why I insist on using my left hand all the time. I'm ambidextrous, but I lean left on stuff like scissors and things. Oh, they're working on the roof. They've been repairing. They've been doing the new roof. And that's a steep pitch on that roof. The Jesse's on, he has the prepper party. Late for the prepper party. Jesse and Leah. Leah's such a sweetheart. I mean, and they're the cutest couple. They really are an adorable couple. And they have influenced the gentleman that's on the roof to become a Christian, which is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And he was anti-Christian. Like, would say some of the craziest stuff about God and stuff. And they have really influenced him. And they're still learning about the Bible and stuff like that. And I just thought it was the most amazing thing. Oh, there's like a ton of people over there. Everybody is out today because it is so Beautiful. And I just wanted to go for a walk. I have no actual destination. I saw this tractor driving up and down my street earlier. That's a pretty cool tractor. That's cool. This has the nectarines and the thornless blackberries in the summer. And his name is Sam. And he does gravel. He has a gravel pit. So I don't have his number on me right now. I do need to post everybody's business cards on here. I need to ask about that sliding glass door. I wonder if you have to have like a special frame for it, or if it's easily framed in. I have no destination. I'm just walking because look at this blue sky. Like, what? And all week it's going to be in the 40s and 50s, but mostly 50s. I think there's one day that's like 46. But how gorgeous is this? Like the blue skies, the trees, birds are chirping. Just such a beautiful day. Got my sun hat on. I am just loving it. And today's Friday. I mean, I could drive all the way to La Pine. I just don't want to. It's a really long drive, especially when you're by yourself, you know? Betty June went to LA. I think they were leaving either yesterday or today to go and visit family. Oh, we have cars coming. I'm gonna hurry up and cross the road. It's a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. But look how clear. Isn't that wood beautiful? Man. It'd be gorgeous in somebody's living room. Like the whole wall. Just absolutely stunning today. And even Landon told me, he's like, Nana, it's so gorgeous out. I'm so excited about how beautiful it is. And I'm like, ooh, me too. It is so pretty. I was out working in the yard. One of my neighbors stopped by and chatted. And she was like, it's so pretty out. And I was like, it is. Like, ooh, you can... I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping. It's so pretty. The birds are happy. I still didn't see any telltale signs of, boy, I'm going to have to do a lot of garbage pickup this year. It's not too bad. Like, if I just get a couple of the kids together and we get a couple of buckets. One of my subscribers, Brent, told me, yeah, get some buckets. And then I have a couple of those picker thingies so that we don't have to touch the garbage. Let's see, there's garbage right there. There's quite a bit of garbage right there. Oh, there's a bird that passed away. Oh, so sad. But we just go, oh, look at all the cows out there. But, ooh, and I love on their porch right here, if you can see the red pump thingy. I love that. And that's so cool that it's on the porch. Awesome. This is an old school. That's a car accident that this gentleman's friend had. It was his car. He loaned it to him and they had a terrible car accident. And she's okay. Luckily, oh, he's got lots of deer horns. The deer just like rack off their horns all the time around here. I find them. Even, you find them a lot out here in these fields. I don't go out and look for them, but they're there. Oh, and yesterday, see, there's quite a bit of garbage. Got some tracks. Huh. The laundry room is super nice. And I don't know if I told you I taught Landon how to do laundry. And then I explained to him how to do laundry if he had to go to an actual laundromat. Because our washer takes an hour and 13 minutes. And then our dryer is 45. But I told him at laundromats, sometimes it's shorter, doesn't take as long. That's a gnarly tree. Both of those are. But I did get to go into the second one. That house over there, they're really nice inside. Wood stove. The rent is only $750 a month. And that one's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. But then it has a pantry. It's got a full covered porch. That's like an extra room, like an entrance room that's nearly as big as a small living room. Oh, there's the UPS truck. And then it has a big, huge pantry that goes off to the side of that. Then you go into the main house. It has a kitchen, living room, a bedroom, bathroom, and another bedroom. But it, like, all brand new flooring. It was really nice. I was like, wow, only $750? Cheap. And it's a really quiet park. Really quiet. I think it might be a 55 and older park. I should take myself out to lunch. Maybe that's what I'll do. Man, there's a lot of garbage. Ooh, I like this fence. I've been down this. I have friends that live down this road. In the summertime I visit, but not in the winter. Because in the wintertime we just go to lunch once a month. Instead of trying to, because she lives way down around this bend down there. It's just too far, especially in the wintertime, to visit. And the roads aren't always great. Oh, man, is it pretty. Oh, look at this tree. Oh, it's not even a tree. It's just a branch. Well, that's strange. I wonder why that's there. That's odd. Optic cable, buried fiber, caution. So I walked the other way and we saw the other Silver Lake sign. It's 40 and then it bumps up to 50. Oh, there's an old farm equipment. But this one, it's the same as the other one. I love our signs. It's pretty out here. Man, there's garbage. But that's Welcome Silver Lake. I've done this. Oh man, there's a lot of garbage right here. It was really super windy, and when we get big windstorms, the garbage picks up. Now, down here, the next road that goes to the left, I don't remember the name of the road, but it takes you to Fort Rock. It's like a back way into Fort Rock. And it's like 14 miles or 16 miles or something. And it's like this back way that goes into Fort Rock. And when you come, because Fort Rock is down, like it's like it's straight forever for like 14 miles. And then it's a straight drop, like it's a steep drop. Like when I go to Fort Rock, I go that way. But when I come back, I don't come back that way. Because the climb, it's really steep and it's gravel. So I just don't. It circles all the way back around. And it's like, probably like 20 miles. So you go like an extra 4 to 8 miles. Or there's 3 ways in. Wait. There's 2 ways in. What? No, 3. Because you can go loop that way, or you can go like I went yesterday on Arrow Gap. Let me move over to and you can go. That guy was like really looking at me, trying to figure. Sometimes people get me confused with my daughter. And so, like, she knows way different people than I know. Because she sees a lot of people because she works at the post office. So a lot of people will, like, squint and stare at me. And then sometimes when I'm being introduced to somebody, they'll be like, you remind me of somebody. And I'll say, the lady at the post office. And they'll say, yeah. And I'm like, that's my daughter. It's funny. But anyway, so you can go down Arrow Gap. Instead of going to Christmas Valley, you just keep going straight on Arrow Gap. And it eventually winds around to Fort Rock. Then there's this road, which is gravel. And it goes to Fort Rock. And then also you can go back the other way. And it wraps around and goes to Fort Rock. But I took this way one time to Fort Rock. And it just takes forever. It's like so long that I was like, I will never go that way to Fort Rock again. Ever. So then this is the local cemetery. It's actually really sad. I mean, what cemetery isn't sad? But one of our local people, he takes such great care of it. Like, it's amazing how the care that he takes is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, there's like a lot of tumbleweeds. Lots of tumbleweeds. I'm glad that they stay out of the cemetery. 2013. I want to go over here and show you the monument that was here, because it's actually a mass grave. And a lot of these are really old. I usually walk up this middle right here because there's nothing. And then I veer over. Wow, this is an old one right here. Oh, it doesn't even say who it is anymore. That's kind of sad. But this one over here. So it says, erected by relatives and friends to the memory of those who lost their lives in the fire at Silver Lake, Oregon on December 24th, 1894. And then it gives you S.A. Ward was 66. Ella Ward was 19 years old and 5 days. Etta Ward was 11 months and 15 days. Royal R. Ward was 9 months and 16 days. Judah J. Abshire was 43 and 5 months and 22 days old. W.C. Martin was 39, 10 months and 23 days old. Rebecca Martin was 37, 8 months and 11 days old. Melinda J. Payne was 46, 9 months and 19 days old. Geo L. Payne was 22 years and 15 days. Robert J. Small was 10 years, 11 months and 20 days. Wynetta Williams was 38, 9 months and 25 days old. Henry C. Williams was 5 years, 8 months and 23 days. Ella Labrie was 27 and 9 days old. Hazel W. Labrie was 1 year, 1 month and 17 days. And then H.F. West was 50 years old, 1 month and 18 days. Oh, Emo Jean West was 40 years, 6 months and 21 days. Herbert West was 5 years, 7 months and 22 days old. Bertha West was 5 years, 7 months and 22 days. Isabella R. Phillips was 42 years, 6 months, 21 days. Lila D. Phillips was 4 years, 6 months, 17 days. Frank R. Ross was 21 years, 9 months, and 20 days. Ella Labrie was born 1868, died 1895. What year did I say? 1894, so she died a year later. And on this side was Mrs. Dr. William O. Wesley, was 60 years, 1 month, 6 days. Lily O. Wesley was 25 years, 7 months, 22 days. D. Bruce, maybe that's Dr. Bruce, 22, oh no, he was only 22 years, 1 month, 8 days. S. Gertrude Howard was 40 years old, 4 months, 3 days. Harry B. Howard was 5 years, 6 months, 9 days. Bessie Howard was 2 years old, 9 months, and 27 days. Ada Hurst was 18 years old, 4 months, 3 days. Woodford Hurst was 28 years, 1 month, 9 days. Mary Snelling was 52 years old, 4 months, 12 days. Robert Snelling was 25 years old, 1 month, 22 days. James Buick was 33, 11 months, and 17 days. Leela Buick was 4 years old, I think 11 months, 9 days. Frankie Horning was 6 years, 2 months, 9 days. Marietta Buick was 37 years old, 1 month, 16 days. David Buick was 4 years old, 9 months, 7 days. Oh wow, these two must have been cousins. Miss T. Cashow was 36 years old. Lucinda Schroeder was 28 years old, 9 months, 12 days. Easton Schroeder was 2 years old, 11 months, and 24 days. E. Bowen was 22 years old, 4 months, 22 days. Laura McCauley was 18 years, 11 months, 17 days. Fred Busick was 8 years, 22 days. Ira Hamilton was 3 years, 3 months, and 15 days. And I know that there's another gentleman that died a few weeks after. Oh, they wrote lost. No, those was 2006 and 90. I know that there's another young man who died separately. ELV. It took him a few weeks to pass away after the fire. And basically, what happened was there was that's 1991. They had a get-together, some kind of a Christmas celebration get-together. And during that celebration, a young man in his, I think he was in his 20s, early 20s, he might have been 20, 21, accidentally bumped an oil lamp that was hanging, and they were upstairs from the general store. So if that gives, that's an interesting headstone, isn't that? The way it's rounded like that, that's very interesting. He bumped it, and it broke. The oil lantern broke, and it rolled, and then somebody else kicked it, and then it flew, and they were all upstairs, and there was only one door that was wow, these guys died a month apart. Floyd, and she died, and then he passed. This is the same type of stone. And they only lived a few years later. Anyway, he ended up 68, 51, passing like about 3 weeks later from his burns. Oh, anyway, they couldn't get the door open because everybody had rushed to the only exit, and the door opened in instead of out. So they ended up crushing each other and trapping themselves in there. A few were able to jump out the window. There was a small window, and they were tossing kids out it. And it just, unfortunately, oh, wow, they're only 3 years old. How sad. And it caused a massive, there's a thing online about it, and I have printed some of it off, but there's conflicting, like one of the things online, has some misinformation on it. Oh, that one says mother. And then the other one is more detailed and more accurate. And the one that I got printed off is the less accurate one. And so that's why I didn't want, I guess I could make notes, rewrite it out. Oh, that one says mother too. I like this stone, this mother. I think that's really cool. That one says father. I don't like walking on top of them. But, and then that one over there with the seat was a young child that was that died like, I don't know, maybe 8-10 years now. But that was my neighbor's grandchild. And it's just really sad. He was murdered by another kid in his class. And it was definite murder, but for some reason, that kid didn't get... That's cool, the hook. The horseshoe. He didn't get in very much trouble for it. Like, the laws here in Oregon are ridiculous when it comes to heinous crimes. The kid invited the kid over, and it was like the last day of school. And he invited him over, and normally the parents always said no, but it was the last day of school. A bunch of kids were going over there. It was right here in town, so they went ahead and agreed to it. And as soon as he got over there, the kid shot him. And he did it because he was jealous. And we're talking, these kids are like 13, 12, 13 years old. He was jealous because the girl he liked my neighbor's grandson. And so he just killed him. And then our pathetic laws basically let him walk. He basically walked on it. Didn't serve any time. And it was, you know, like, really tore my neighbors are the sweetest people. And it just really tore them up. And they're not over it. And they'll never be over it. They are victims for life. You know? I do see the young man had 2 little sisters. And I do see them on occasion. They're victims for life. You know, like, that's just so horrible. You know, and his reasoning alone should have been enough to put him away. But unfortunately, Oregon has very lax laws. And we have high crime because of those lax laws. It's sad. On such a beautiful day, look at that mountain. Oh, look at all the cows out there. I'll walk up 10th Street and we'll visit the horses. Kind of lighten the mood a little bit. But I did want to do like, ooh, this is a long one. 37 minutes. Woo, by the time I get home, it's going to be a long one. I'm going to have to, like, upload in the middle of the night. Which is what I've been kind of doing. I guess it's nice to have a long video every once in a while instead of just 20, 30-minute ones. Such a beautiful day. It is so warm. Really warm. I'm wearing a tank top and a light sweater. But I wish I was just wearing the tank top. No. Somebody's drinking and driving. And that's obvious because how else did it get out here? Had to be flung out of a car. There's no place to walk unless you're walking to the cemetery. That's as far. And then the road on the other side of the cemetery is the one that goes to Fort Rock. But I thought I'd share that cemetery one because I keep saying every once in a while that I'm going to read the information on what happened. Oh, and that's why we have doors here in Oregon that go in and out now, because that fire changed the laws. Now, I don't know where the actual general store and everything was at the time when the fire happened. I would have to try to research that and figure out where it was originally located. But You know, obviously this is all of Silver Lake. You can, all the way as far as you can see, that's where Silver Lake stops. You know? Oh, look at the puppy. Look at the puppy. See, there's the horses over there. Maria owns this Silver Lake Bar and Cafe. Wonderful lady. I love going and eating there and chatting with her. And Amanda works there, which is my neighbor, Robbie's wife. So when you go in there, it's usually Amanda and Maria, which is fantastic. Look at this big mud puddle. The ground is still really frozen. There's some spots where it's really soft in my yard, but I ran across, when I was trying to put the pieces of wood in the ground, I thought that I was like hammering on a rock. And then when I finally got past it a little bit, I realized it was just frozen ground. But it was like so frozen that it was like frozen like solid rock. It was crazy. I was like, my goodness, this is rough stuff. Sometimes the horses will come up to the fence if they see somebody like me walking. See? Now if I stop. Here comes another one. There goes another one. There's 3 of them. See, they'll come up. My granddaughter likes to pet them. And I have videos of where, like, sometimes they'll come. I don't know where the, oh, he's peeing, or she. I don't know where the 3rd one went. What's he doing? He's a pretty girl. Is you a pretty girl? You pretty girl? You pretty girl? You want to smell? You want to sniff? Where's the 3rd one? Where's your buddy? Where's your buddy? Huh? Where's your buddy? He's sniffing the phone. Oh, you like your head rubbed. Where's your buddy? You just hanging out in the barn? Oh, he's dirty horses. He's dirty. He's dirty. These guys do. I don't smell like nothing, sorry. Where's your friend? Where's your friend at? Just lazing in the barn? I know there's 3 of you. But I only see 2. Now I have to hike back up this little, ooh, that's wet. I don't know where the 3rd one is. Look how sweet they are. I should ask their names. The lady who owns them works at the post office with my daughter. But I wanted to get, like, I think I can do some shorts videos. Maybe from some of the footage that I've gotten today. Oh. I like the one with the white face. I don't know where the other one went. Oh my God, all the cows are out there. Way out there. Sometimes there's the bull and he'll jump this fence. And I'm not kidding, jump it. And then he'll go sleep in the neighbor's yard. And he's a big guy. And when you drive, like sometimes when I would drive by here, I was like, man, I'm just going to stop using 10th Street because it would be pretty scary. I'm sure my neighbors over here, the people on 10th Street, are a little bit intimidated by him because he's a big guy and he's just lounging in their yard, you know, and they're like, I know that I would be worried about going and getting in my car and trying to drive, you know, off. Because if he had a, oh, there's the, okay, so see, there's one over there laying down. And then the other two are over here. I told you there was 3. But they weren't getting up for me. No can do. They will maybe this spring when I pull some of my carrots. And take them some carrots. Okay, so that tree line up here, this little group of trees up here, not this one, but this one right here. That's where the bull likes to lay down. And see, they're way out there right now. But he likes to go up there and lay down. Ooh, this has been a long walk. And it's hot. Oh, he's over there working on boxes. Wow, they've done a lot to this place. I need to paint my house. I'm getting jealous. Getting jealous. I love the wood look. But I'm going to do mine slate gray. I'm just going to get the kids. My grandson said he'd help me. His best friend said that they'd help me. I'm going to do the shed first. And then based on how well we can do that, then by ourselves, and how long it takes us, then I would like to do the garage next. And then if we do that pretty well and pretty fast. Oh, now the horse stands up. Then see, that bull likes to lay right here in the shade of these trees. And see, there's no fence. No, I mean, there's a fence right here, but he just clomps right around and lays down right there. And he hops right over here somewhere. Because I see him out there checking the fence, trying to figure out how he's getting out, but he just hops it. I know he does. I've seen shorts videos of bulls just straight jumping fences. So I'm sure that's what he does. He just hops right over it. That fence is just too short. It's only 4 foot. Yeah, it's about a 4-foot fence. So, and this neighbor's only here part of the year. I remember, like, it was the year after I moved into we bought our place, that this got sold. And then all of this looked like that. All of this. And he's just done so much to this place that it just looks really good. You know? It's just looking so good. Slow children at play. Ain't no children down here playing. There's no children on 10th Street. There's no children on 9th Street. There's no children on, let's see, 8th Street. There's children on 6th Street. And there's none on 4th. There is on 3rd. And out here, there's a couple kids out here. I think there's like 5 kids out there. Let's see, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We might have 16, to 20 kids in our town now. I remember like 3 or 4 years ago, we only had 13. But there's a new baby there. There's a new baby over here. Actually, I think Jeshua has a sibling now. So there's like 4 or 5 new little ones that are not in school. And then one of these made it to 1st grade. Oh man, is it beautiful. So I'm gonna get a new walking partner. And she lives out in this area. I'm not sure which house yet, because I would have to walk down there to see all the different houses. But I guess it's like a log cabin. I don't see it. And I know that Late to the Prepper Party, they have a place over there somewhere that also has a cabin on it. But I'm not sure. Whew. I'm starting to sweat now. This was a good walk. I needed this extra long walk. What are we at? 51? Ooh. This is going to be an hour. Hope my phone can upload it. And I can get some shorts off of it. That would be good. Man, is it gorgeous out. And I'm glad I got a lot done in the yard. I mean, it wasn't like miraculous amount. But I was able to pick up a few things. Put up the yard light so I'll be able to see a little bit better. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much more today, because I'm pretty exhausted, because this was quite the hike, you know. And I probably should wait and ask Robbie to help me with the fence in case I can't get it back up, because moving that roll of fencing is going to be pretty heavy. And you know, that might be a little bit too much for me. Plus I won't be able to get it tight by myself. And I got to keep Bruce and Lucky separate. They've never been in a fight, but Lucky likes to fight, and so does Bruce. So why take the chance? Bruce is old. Lucky's about 7 or 8. Might be like 8 or 9. Oh, there goes Robbie. He might be going and getting Amanda from work, or I don't know. That's definitely Robbie. And, ooh, it's hot. But Bruce, he's just, his hip's been bothering him lately. And he's like 13. So, I don't want to take any chances. I'm getting too old to deal with dog fights. And it's just been, you know, one thing after another. What are you doing, old man? You ready for a treat? Sunbathing? Look how much these have popped up. Oh, can't wait to do bouquet. Now that I have this many irises, I can definitely do more bouquets to my neighbors. This looks like such a wreck out here. I mean, it looks a little tiny bit better, but there's just so much more I need to do. But it's just not the ground's still too hard to try to work it. Oh, but I did work on these a little bit. I put those, I'm going to get like maybe a couple more, and then that will maybe help the carnations stand up better. So I don't have to weave something through there, because that's just a lot of work. And have a great day. So peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, second. Rewind and be kind. And I hope that your day is as beautiful as mine has been. And I really enjoyed sharing it with you. And tomorrow, the sunrise was pretty much the same as the sunrise a few days ago. So I did enjoy watching it, but I just didn't feel like it would really warrant a video. Where is Robbie going? Crazy boy. I put a light in there, so I'm going to see how that works out tonight. I put a light on top of the Eiffel Tower. We'll see how that works. And I moved that. And Landon wanted to run off and go play, so it really couldn't help me do any of the other stuff. So I'm just going to leave it, and we'll see how it goes. There's so many leaves everywhere. But whatever. Hopefully next year when I get this fence chained out, and I really honestly am going to buy, I just can't afford it. I'm going to buy more of this brown stuff, and if I put that up, then the only leaves that I should have to worry about are the 2 trees here, and maybe this tree blowing into my yard. But I probably won't, because all of these blow over here. So we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And I want to move this fence, change it. Even though I like the welcome sign, I'll have to move this stuff, which is fine. Like, those 2 things can move. The light. The glass welcome thing is the only thing that I do want to move that somewhere neat. Alrighty, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Oh yeah, this is the last day of February. The last day. And it's going to be March. It's going to be spring soon. So I hope it doesn't snow. Ooh, look at Table Rock. There's no snow on it this time. Wow, that snow melted fast. I know I can't plant until there's no snow on Hagar, because that's just the way it is. Anyway, see, I like how the sun shines through this, but I'd kind of like it to be higher. So we'll see. Alrighty. So be kind and rewind, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.